Hello, adventurers, and welcome to session 2 of Misfits of the Empire. Let's fucking go! Your game, as some of you might know, some of you might not, I'm your game master for this new short campaign. I'm Alexei. You know me as Grom from Curse of Strahd, Reloaded. But today and going forward, I'll be your game master for the guild's new universe called Ellerin. Hopefully, you'll get used to it at some point where I don't have to say that I'm your game master for this campaign, for this world, but you will get there eventually. A special shout out, though, to Michael Gelfi, Kevin McLeod, Everrealm Records, Valkyrian, Score Wizard, and Tabletop RPG Music for the music that will be used in this session. If I missed someone, I'm so sorry. Please don't strike with divine force, okay? If you wish to catch up with our campaign, we have our latest VOD currently available on our YouTube channel. You can find the link below. So do give it a little sneak peek if you wish to stay up to date with not only this campaign, but other things that we have going on. As for announcements, sadly, due to personal reasons, Wolf won't be able to join us for today. So we're gonna be hunky dory. We're gonna be hunky dory with just 3 people. If they die, Wolf, wherever you are, it's your fault. No, jokes aside. Additionally, the Book of Ellerin is now on Spotify, so you can listen to this game and all our games wherever you are, whenever you want. Check out our games on Spotify. Again, links down below. A reminder, you can submit your artwork in the guild's Discord server to be featured in our gallery that you can see during the breaks of every stream. Usually it's around the half point mark, depending on how the pacing goes. But yeah, you can always submit all your amazing work, and we'll feature it. However, remember, no AI art will be featured. We do not condone it. Ever, never, never, ever. Yeah. Let's go humans. With this, which you all been waiting for since last week, let's open another page of the Book of Ellerin, shall we? There we go.
Excited.
So, for those of you that are still catching up to us, or dropping in out of nowhere, or that have been with us since last session, a little breakdown of how session 1 went. Our friends Lorenthus and Draknash have unfortunately been tousled around during a skyship crash as they woke up falling from the sky, trying to find a way to break their fall and survive that crash. Which, spoiler alert, I think they did it. Maybe that's not Lorenthus, but who am I to say? Now, afterwards, we also had the other half of our party meet up with the first 2 as they went to explore the crash scene, aka our buddy Keahi and our old man Albus. So as all of them meet up, they followed Draknash's suit as he noticed there were some suspicious tracks coming from a crate that he was looking over during his flight. However, the crate itself was more than suspicious, lined with copper on the inside, and the trail marks left, the clues that this entity left running away, had some scorched marks to it. Following through the jungle with the expert tracking of Keahi, that has something to prove, as well as just the overall experience and wisdom of a druid that lives amongst nature, Albus. The party eventually got led to what appears to be some sort of ranger outpost here in the Kajiadan jungle. But unfortunately, one of its doors, or the entrance, seemed to be open, no light inside. After some moments of trying to understand what happened and what this creature was that escaped the crate, they found themselves face to face with what appears to be a construct. A man made out of metal, speaking in a raspy, springy, metallic voice, but there was another voice speaking through him. Whoever it was did not expect guests in this very twisted experiment. And so, an order was given. Take care of them. And with that, we are going to pick up where we left off last week with the creature being spotlighted, as I have spent a fear. And as it is spotlighted, you see what appears to be this flash of fire. And as that fire just combusts, as it combusts, you see the entire body being engulfed in this hot, hot flame. With that, let me just. Oh, it logged me out from Owlbear Rodeo. Hold on. Give me just a sec.
No.
No, no.
They. Where are you sharing that? You're gonna share that stream table or what?
It's the same link as last time.
Okay, we gotta
Okay.
follow, guys.
Okay. Brother in Christ, I don't have that shit. Can someone send me that?
Found it.
Please send me Lobito. Lobito,
I'll
please
send.
Oh my god.
We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful with our interactions. The shippers are watching it.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
this
yeah.
is not meant to- no.
I hate you, you piece of
No, that's even worse.
Oh yeah, true. Fuck.
Lovers
They love
don't
enemies
even.
to lovers. They love enemies to lovers. Shit.
So shut up.
Y'all
I
are
fucking
nasty.
knew they would start with that shit.
Insane.
Dang it.
Insane. All right, so hold on.
Not feeding. Did you send me?
First things first.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, is everyone in Owlbear Rodeo?
No.
Yes, sir.
No, not yet. I need a link. Give me a second. I'm trying to
No.
find it.
Wait, this is the wrong one. No, it's not. It's the wrong one. It's good.
Let me just kick.
The link that I used to tag Jay.
Okay,
You can.
okay.
Yeah.
Found
I'm
it.
gonna burp in any second now. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Of course, sorry. Of course. Wait, my camera died.
This stream is sponsored by. It's not.
Maybe not.
We wish.
Would be cool though. Would be
Be
cool.
nice. Oh shit! I goofed.
You goofed. He can goof.
no.
We all goofed.
Oh fuck! No,
Me and Alex
Yeah,
are
we
the
are
only
seek-
survivors.
I heard
We are the
goof.
only survivors.
I was
Single cat.
attacked by a cat.
Ah, cat
What?
attack. Gotcha.
Cat attack. I'm back.
There we go. He's back.
Right.
Oh,
Is it well centered?
what
Yeah.
the hell? How do we even?
That works.
All right. So, is everyone here?
I believe so.
Albus, you're here. Ari, you there? I mean, you are.
Hell
You're streaming.
yeah!
No. All right.
You
So
very
with
well I
this, with this, as this metallic construct just rushes in with this metallic whine as it just goes, and you just see this small blast from its heels as they just launch forward in almost like a rocket, and it is going to go straight for Lorenthus as it's the only person standing in the doorway here. It is going to do this kind of arching movement, almost like it's telegraphing its its attack. But instead of being slow and heavy, you just see it start telegraphing, and then in another flash of sparks and fire, slam its claws open-handed into your face. And let's see how well that does.
I don't like that.
That will be a 13 to hit
13 to hit.
against your evasion.
I'm against yeah, that hits, bro. I have 7 evasion.
Hey. There you go. Well, you're tanky. You're tanky. You're not really. You're not the dodgy type. You're like, come on, get me type. So with that, it's going to just open hand, palm your face, and let's see who's right behind. Albus, you just see this flash of fire as the construct, in a matter of a split second, appears right in front of Lorenthus, and you just see claws around the head, grasping Lorenthus's face, and it is going to just slam Lorenthus straight into the ground, head slammed first. So that is going to be. My microphone is covering my dice. There you go. Okay, one. So that's going to be. Okay, not a lot. It's fine. That's going to be 10 physical damage plus, because it's on fire, 4 magic damage. So 14 damage total.
Okay, so that will
10.
turn it into major damage. Can I spend an armor slot to make it minor?
Yes.
Boinkus.
So you just see the creature slam Lorenthus's head onto the ground, and you see his shield just slam onto the wooden floor, but the metal echoes throughout the knight armors that are in this secondary main hall, and as it does, you just see this burning humanoid slam its head up, and you just hear this guttural, metallic. So much hate inside. It's gonna look down to you, Lorenthus, and you just see it go. You have 2 inside you. And you just feel the claw clench your head tighter as your one eye peering through the two fingers sees this burning skull of metal. So the spotlight goes back to you guys.
Can somebody take this thing off of me, please?
I have
I'd
a
really
preservation
appreciate it.
blast I can use to push it away.
Feel free.
Okay, so I need to make a spellcast roll, which is, how do I do this, Mr. Game Master? I'm sorry, I'm still a
Okay,
noob.
so no. That's why we're here. What's the ability that you're using?
I use instinct for my spellcasting ability.
Okay, but what's the spell? What's the ability?
It's a preservation blast.
Preservation blast. Okay, let me just see which one it
Targets you
is.
succeed against are forced back to far range.
Ah, there it is. Okay. Make a spell targets. Okay, so this is essentially what, for those of you guys that play D&D, this would be just your spell attack. So in this case, just add what in this case is your spellcasting trait, right? Which for those of you that play D&D
Okay.
would
Oh,
be
shit.
the spellcasting bonus.
We're being raided.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
go.
go. Hey,
Alright.
guys. Thanks for the
Welcome,
raid.
Raiders.
Welcome.
Okay, so I roll a d12 and then add my.
Yes. So you roll 2d12s, right? Make
Okay.
it just like regular. Add your instinct, and I'll tell you if you hit or didn't. But however, you have to move into melee range of the adversary.
Okay, so I will
So you just
move.
move closer.
I'm just going to move right here, right next to Lorenthus,
Mm-hmm.
and oh shit, um, uh, 20 with hope.
Holy
20
shit.
with hope. Okay,
Let's
go
go.
ahead, add that hope, and you how do you how do you cast the spell?
So as soon as I see that Lorenthus is getting clawed by the creature, I will stop with the flame that I was conjuring to give light to us. Run to him. As I run, I'm going to slap my hands, create almost like a fire wave out of it. And just in that small angle between the door and
Mhm.
Lorenthus and the creature, I'll be like, stay back, and send it away.
You send it with a slam of fire as the creature just
So I need to put this
and
up.
as the fire hits it, both of them kind of mix, and although it hits, it's
Yeah.
forced back to far range. So in that case, it would be diagonally. It will go against this wall right here, as it
Yeah.
gets pushed back just from the pure magical force blast. Besides the fire, it just you hear this metal clanging against the stone wall as the creatures go.
Mhm.
You think that does anything to me? The fire grows larger, and it seems that the slam did rattle it a little bit, but not as much as you would wish. As you know, sometimes you can't really fight fire with fire. I need you to roll me your damage, however, and half
The
it.
8 + 3.
Okay, so when it says D something, you roll it the number of you roll that dice equal to the number of proficiency that you have. So in this case, you have 2 proficiency, so you roll 2d8s plus 3.
Then wait, I need an extra one.
Oh
I
no,
need an
actually,
extra.
sorry. This says specifically spellcast trait. So instead of proficiency, which is 2, you roll it with your instinct trait, which is 3. So you roll 3d8s. Sorry.
Okay, so wait, I need to find the dice because this is a lot of dice. So it is. Goddamn! So I have 12, 18 plus 3, 21. Half that.
21 half that, so that would be 11 because we have up in Daggerheart. So
Okay.
as you deal that damage, like it doesn't again doesn't seem to have done much in terms of effect, but you definitely stood your ground, and the creature just looks at you, cocks its head. Make me an instinct roll.
Aye, aye. 25 with fear.
25 with fear. Okay. So
Wait, no, 26.
26 with fear.
Amazing
Okay.
defense. Amazing defense.
As you know, as the creature looks up to you, twists its head, and cocks it to the side again, you see it looking at the patterns in your clothes. The clothes that loosely have some family patterns. You know, the ones that your noble family has held for years and holds it to this day. And you see it look and just speak in a tongue that you only heard spoken in druid circles. How funny. How funny. How funny. Son of the sun. Son of the sun. Son of the sun. As it almost seems to be breaking its contact with this plane. The fire is roaring, and you see between those tongues of orange and red this thin line glowing purple as it fades, as he just once again fire still is still combusting around them. You just see him look at you and just Harush. As you see the fire suddenly that's engulfing his body die down. And you see the last thing, a metallic shine from the body as the fire just snuffs out, and it is going to...
Save me.
Okay. You see the... hold on. You see the construct just say your family's name, and in the darkness, you just see it jump up and disappear. With this, you guys look around. It's too dark. Why? Why is this creature doing this? And Albus, you hear from the opposite door, the one that you might have chosen before turning this way, scratching of nails on wood. It's still here. As someone is dragging themselves away, crawling towards you or away from you. You're not entirely sure, but they're here. Until you hear it's here. No. The creature is lurking. It's playing hide and seek. You are the prey now.
All right, gents, listen up. Back to back.
You see Draknash start moving, kind of like still in this attack position, and just expecting to jump up, jump out from any shadow at this point. And as you guys start moving closer, back to back, you guys hear whispers. And as you're hearing those whispers, they're way too close. And they're coming from Draknash. You see Draknash look down to his blade. One of its two faces turning a stone mask. And as you see it turn to face him, he just says, "No, not now, no!" And you see the mouth in a stone expression open its mouth, large and agape. The eyes glow red. And as you see this red glow, a dust, a smoke trailing closer to his face. No, no! As it just grabs him, goes inside his nose, mouth, and eyes, and you just see him. And as he starts hyperventilating, you see his nostrils grow larger, and this red smoke leaves his eyes and starts trailing from his mouth as you see this red glow in his throat. No, no, I didn't kill them. You made me. No, no. And he starts threshing around, and as he does, you see his blade go around all of you. Lorenthus, unfortunately, as you're looking up, as Draknash starts frenzying, you turn too slowly as in the corner of your eye, you see a red and black blade burning hot. Or is it? Everything turns to slow motion for a bit.
Oh boy.
And you just hear in your head, "Dodge, fool!" As something takes your body, as you just duck your head. And as the blade passes over your head, you just hear, and the same for you guys. You barely see it as it just dodges. And in that frenzy, you just see Draknash hold his face, his head, as he just fall to his knees, bent down. I killed. Slams onto the ground.
I catch him before he slams.
As you manage to predict the fall, you just catch him. What do you guys do now?
That was eventful. Thank you for that. I just whispered. And I just look around the room, see if I find any sort of presence or movement from the creature without taking my eye off it.
Okay.
That's an 11 with hope. It was almost a crit.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 10 on fear.
Say really quickly, for that Draknash spotlight, I would spend a fear.
Sorry. It was not an 11 with hope. It was an 11 on hope. So it was 21 plus... It was instinct, right?
Yes.
23 with hope.
23 with hope. Okay, awesome. Go ahead and add that hope to your bank, and with the 23. Very slightly, you hear these noises, almost like a metallic cockroach moving around. But there is a moment where a hinge of its articulations creaks a little bit too loudly, where you just perk up one of your ears, look up, and you see it right above this threshold.
Oh boy.
Not burning. Dark. Like a vault.
It's not on the floor, right? It's up.
It's on the ceiling. It's up.
Okay. Right, gents.
Can I sense it? In case it is the thing being engulfed by flames, since I'm a warden of elements. Can I sense the fire?
Ooh. I'd say make me an instinct roll with advantage. So add a d6 to your roll.
I add a d10 because of a feature of mine, actually.
Okay, go ahead. Add a d10.
Yes, sir. Wait, it's this
Go
one. Yeah.
Albus. Go Albus.
Go Albus.
Oh, nice.
Go Albus. Go
Then-
Albus.
10 plus 10. Okay, 14 with hope, but advantage. Okay, 18 with hope.
18 with hope. Okay. With an 18, you don't see it, but
Add my hope.
you sense it, almost like you're just sitting in nature and you don't really see a sparrow, but you know it's there. The flapping of wings, the little chirp here and there. Fire,
Okay.
a kindling, deep inside
And I can
someone's
sense it.
chest. Yes. So
I
you
can sense where it is,
exactly
right?
where Lorenthus is. Yes.
Well, and exactly where Lorenthus is, or where we see it
No,
in the
like
Albert
where?
Rodeo?
Sorry, exactly where Lorenthus senses it, which is where it's showing up on Albert Rodeo.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Are you gonna
Go
do something,
ahead.
Lorenthus?
Yeah, I was going to do something.
No, you do something.
I want to use Goad Them On.
Okay.
So I am
Alright.
gonna. I can move, right?
You can move.
I can move. So let me just go to
So
Albert Rodeo.
anything up to 60 feet, I believe you can move as much as you want. Anything beyond 60 feet, you need to make me an agility check.
Okay, I'm gonna move here, and I'm just gonna shield in front, point my sword to him. All right, Matchstick. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. But you want to attack something, you attack me. And I beat the shield 2 times, and I wait for his attack. And when next time you spotlight, he must target me with an attack, which you make with disadvantage.
Okay, so next time it's spotlighted. It has to attack you.
Sorry, I need to make a presence roll, actually.
Go ahead, make your presence roll.
So that's 22 with hope.
22 with hope. Awesome. Add that
Yeah.
hope. And on a 22, honestly, you see the creature above, and as it's vaulted, just silhouette in the dark, you just see the head start creaking and rotating 360. And as it starts, your double ugly truth. And as you see it open its mouth, you just see this spark in its chest. And that, let's see, I am going to spend a fear to spotlight the creature. So as to instantly just react to your goad, and it is going to just burst into fire. So that is going to spend. So I'm going to spend one fear to spotlight it, another fear to do the action, and as it goes to burst you, it's a
Disadvantage, by the way.
a disadvantage. Okay, so first and foremost, before it attacks you, because this is kind of like this is a unique action. I need you to make me a reaction roll. So
Is it a
reaction
spell?
rolls. It is an ability.
Okay.
I mean, I'd say since it's technically ability, magical in nature, you know what?
What's the ruling
I'd
behind
say
it?
it's a type of spell. Sure.
Hmm.
Is there anything you want to do?
No. I mean,
And,
I'm not sure what you're gonna do. Maybe explain first, like what are the
Okay, so
effects and-
it's
Yeah, same.
going. So I need anyone in very close range of it, which will be very close. So melee, very close. So hold on, let me just double check the range here. Okay, so all of you need to make me a reaction roll. So reactions rolls pretty much are like any action roll. So you roll 2d12s. However, they do not generate hope or fear. So just make me a an agility reaction roll, and just add your modifier and tell me the result.
13.
18.
Okay,
I'm gonna counterspell it.
go ahead. All right. Okay, so that would be. Let's see. Counterspell. That is a level 3. There we go. So interrupt a magical making a reaction roll using your spell. Okay, make me a reaction roll using your spellcast trait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wait a second. 21 with fear.
21 with fear. Not only do you succeed, how do you snuff out the fire?
As I see it starting to being engulfed in flames and attempting to burst out, I start. I just point my hand at the nucleus of the being and swirl my finger and pull it towards me and in, and I say, "I did not snuff you out, fire. I remind you of your purpose." And yeah, that's it.
And as your magical energy takes hold, you just, Lorenthus, you feel a raging fire about to singe you. And right before it's back to being a shadow on the ceiling, and you just hear, no, no, no. And since it was with fear, I am going to spotlight it again and do the attack with disadvantage on you, Lorenthus, which was the original one.
Mhm.
So that is unfortunately a 10.
No.
Or fortunately, depending on how you see it.
Wait, 10 total?
Yeah, 10 total.
Against my evasion, right?
Yes.
So I have 7 evasion.
Okay, so it goes ahead and hits you with just a regular slam of the fist, and where are my? Where are my dice? There we go. Ooh, okay, so that is going to be 13 physical.
13. Okay, remind me, if it goes under 13, I still mark 1 HP, right?
Yes, if it meets it, beats it. So if it meets the threshold, then it's the threshold that's to its right.
Okay,
that you mark.
spending an armor slot to make it minor, because
Go ahead.
on 13 I get major damage. So, poinkish.
Getting annoyed, it jumps down, slamming its fist onto you, and you just hear somewhere in its throat, someone inside its head The creature just freezes, mouth opens up. Huh. Interesting. Oh. I was not expecting these extra variables. But oh well. Sometimes equations need to be sorted out. You're making this fun.
Yeah.
That is going to be spotlight.
I fucking swing my sword at it, and I'm gonna use Body Basher. Use the full force of your body in a fight. On a successful attack using a weapon with melee range, gain a bonus to your damage equal to your strength. So okay, so rolling for that attack.
Cool. Let's roll. Let's roll.
That's plus 2, 17 with hope.
17 with hope. That hits. Go ahead and roll me your damage.
Okay. And need to roll an additional d10 because my sword gives me an extra damage die, and I need to ditch the lower result.
Yeah, hit him with your big sword.
Max damage.
Let's
Hit him with the big sword.
With the big sword!
So 26 damage plus my strength, so 28 damage.
28 damage. You go and slam the sword. How do you do the most damage with this slash of the big sword? How would Lorenthus attempt
Like,
to
wait, it's called
do
the
the
big
most
sword
damage?
now.
I like from behind my shield, I draw my sword. Like you see this glint of his flames just flashing in this like silvery hue of the sword. My eyes like glint with the flames, kind of flash in a different light than his silver eyes for a moment, and then he just brings the shield back and swings upwards and just slices the creature like from down upwards on a diagonal slash.
As you just diagonal slash, and the first thing that you guys see illuminating this darkened room as there is no fire, it's the sparks of metal against metal. As you just see this, and in that perfect line of sparks, you see this crack in the metal as you see this fire emanate from the chest as it's starting to glow and illuminate. You just see the creature stumble back. No, I'm not ready to die. And almost like it's breathing, but it doesn't have lungs. Something's very wrong about this one. As you hear this, no, freeze again, mouth drops. That's disappointing. You are not living. What a fool. Fine. Jaw closes. You just see him kind of go back. Eyes slam back. Eyes just whip back to you, almost embarrassed in a way. But how can a construct be embarrassed? How can it show feelings without having an expression to show for it?
Okay. Do any of you want to do anything?
I'm considering actually something.
Go ahead.
I'm considering using expanding a token and use Unleash Chaos, a spell.
All right. Okay. So in that case, for the Unleash Chaos, just as a friendly reminder, You can spend any number of tokens, right? So if you spend
just
one
want one.
one token, okay. So you just want to do a quick like 1d10,
No,
like
just a quick one. Yes, just testing the waters.
stop it,
Exactly. Just
get some help,
yeah, exactly. Just
pipe
testing the
down,
waters first. Just
daddy
testing
chill.
the
Okay, I'm
waters.
sorry.
Anyway,
it was on. It was there.
it was right there. It was right there. So I'm just gonna expand the token. I love how this is my tokens, by the way.
Let's
It's
go. Let's go.
memes. It's memes. I'm expanding a token.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make a spellcast roll within far range, so I'm going to move.
By the way, you're still within
Yeah.
range, so like you can just describe
Just
how you do it, unless you just want to have a clear.
I want to move it away just for style points because I don't want to
Gotcha.
hit like I would hit Lorenthus. I want to be here next to Albus, and I'm going to basically throw a punch, and from that punch, fire is going to come out and attack it.
Awesome. Okay.
On a success, I need to roll a d10. I need to mark a stress. No, wait, to put the tokens back. I think so.
Yes.
It's only to put the tokens back.
Mhm.
Please. Okay, so
So how many tokens did you expend?
just one. This was bad.
Okay, so you just roll 1d10.
Yeah, just a 1d10. To hit, it was. I think this was the lowest I've rolled so far. It was an 8.
An 8, and as you just duck right between Albus and right next to Albus and Draknash, you just get into a stance, clasp your fingers, hit him with a air punch, and in a split second, nothing. In a second, in a second split second, you just see this vacuum, and as your arcane gauntlets shoot out this blast of fire, and as it goes to hit, you just see the creature in embarrassment looking at Lorenthus and just eyes darting to your movement, and just instantly slamming down into this unusual, unhuman position as it dodges out of the way. And
It's
since
me right
you
now.
failed to hit that, that triggers the spotlight back to me, and it is going to, as a it is going to actually, let's see.
No, let's not see. He's okay right there.
Whoa, that sounded like something else.
It's going to spend a stress as part of his action, and it is going to just jump up once again into the shadows, and as it does, it disappears. Albus, you hear a little bit too late as metal whizzes through the air, and as it's going to try and just go for a slam on you, you just hear this you
What?
and it is going to be
Is Albus within very close range of me?
he
I don't know.
is, but you don't have to worry, because as he goes for that attack,
He misses.
you just see that slash Lorenthus from the corner of your eye that you dealt, and you see the fire in that movement flare up a bit, and the crack just opens up a little bit more as he just gets slammed in midair by something invisible, as slams right next to you, Albus, missing you by inches as he just I will not perish. It takes its arm back, leaving a caved in section of the floor, the planks of wood just slammed into a crater. Since it has a passive called Relentless, it can be spotlighted up to 2 times. It is actually going to mark its last hit point. And as you see it just I will see you. And you see this flare of fire in the throat as his eyes turn, and yes, as you see what appears to be burning inside the ocular sockets. Not just flames, but almost like a revealing light, as something biological, something organic is forming in his eyes, as you see 2 human eyes just. I'm alive. As the chest flares up in this combustion, in this bright light of combustion, as it goes to go for a death quake. I need all targets within close range, so that would be everyone here. Make me a instinct reaction roll, please.
Oh, I'm good at
Wait,
those.
can you explain what this is?
So
Tells
a reaction
was
roll, it's
instinct?
like a saving throw. Just
No,
roll
no,
your
no, no, no.
12.
What, explain me to again what's happening. Like a spell or something?
No, it's
No.
He marked his last hit point to do a death quake, as he goes to just willingly end his life and just explode his core to take you down with
Okay.
him.
It's agility. Okay.
it's
Instinct.
agility or instinct. There we go.
It's
Wait,
not with hope or fear, right? You can just.
Not with hope or fear. It doesn't generate
Okay.
hope nor fear. So you just roll
But
straight.
it's-
Tell me what it is, and just
but it's
roll.
a
Just
D12,
add
right?
the. It's always 2d12s. Yes.
Okay.
It's a 15
What's
for
the
me.
modifier? I'm sorry. Again.
Instinct.
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 Seven.
Okay.
17.
13, 16.
Damn, 15, 16, 17.
So-
Let's go.
As
Woohoo!
goes to blow up, and you see this quake of fire just emanate. Keahi, almost in slow motion, you barely react, but your hands instantly just go to cover yourself up, and you smell it. Is that cinnamon? It's happening again. Your innate flare-up. Your magic sometimes does this thing. Every time fire is around you, it smells like cinnamon. And in a split second, your eyes open and everything is just in this slow motion as you see the tongues of flame roaring, bending like a curveball into your arcane gauntlets, as your fingertips and palms are almost just absolutely absorbing the impact of the fire, as you just barely manage to contain it. Albus, tell me, how do you help your pupil to contain his gift and save you guys from this fire, as you also succeed, as well as you do as well, Lorenthus?
I will just drop my staff on the floor really quick, and with my hands I will face my palms down, and when I face my palms down and do this motion, I start hovering in the air as wind starts forming from under me. And as I start hovering, I circle my hands and towards the fire, pull back and snuff out all of the oxygen from the fire for the flames that are engulfing to form a small ball, like smaller and smaller, and just dissipate.
And as both of you are just one of you, a natural reaction of fight or flight moment that your body sometimes does, Keahi. Sorcerer's magic isn't really taught, it's explored, it's used. And yours sometimes has a will of its own. And as you just feel the fire going inside your arcane gauntlets and you open your eyes slowly, you see part of the fire is also getting contained in this ball of fire, getting smaller and smaller as you look to the side and you see your master Albus just containing it, and you see these two little moments where both of your magics interact. And exactly in that moment, you just see the leaves that your master sometimes leaves in his castings just burn when it comes into contact with your magic, but it doesn't burn like destruction. It burns like renewal, as you see this glint of small fire stars just dissipate as the fire snuffs out, and the metal parts of the body just fall everywhere on the ground, some of them whizzing past you, Lorenthus, as you see just part of a foot just hit one of the corners and one of the unlit torches as it just creaks and falls.
So does anybody know what the hells was that?
I wish I could tell you.
You mean the creature?
Yeah, I'm not from around, so any information I can get is useful.
Oh, my boy. I'm from somewhere where only the natural resides. And whoever tried to weld flame into metal does not yield the natural magic, that I can tell you.
Right. Well, I think we're off the hook now. What about our friend over here?
Well,
Draknash is just knocked out near Albus.
I will pick Daggerheart, wherever it's safe.
All right.
I'll help. Just
It's no need, boy. Don't worry. You're
Are
gonna
you
get
sure?
tired. Yes. And I beast form into a bear.
right.
How do you do that?
And as I beast form into a bear, you just see Albus looking at you and going like, I hope he's not allergic to fur. And Albus starts getting engulfed in by pink petals all around him that sprout from his horns. They sprout from his horns like, and then go all around him and go down. And as they go down, all of a sudden, Albus just looks like a bear cub, like from Kenai Koda. And he's like, oh, wait. Let me just... And then you just see, like... Yeah, maybe I'll just need some help to get him on top of me, and after that, I got it.
I grab Draknash and I just...
One on each side, just put it on top of the bear.
Mr. DM, sir,
Yes.
would I have seen druids in my travels? Probably, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, you just never get used to the whole, you know. Right. I should have figured. So, I believe...
Where to now?
Yeah, I think that fella is whatever was stuck inside that crate. So for now, I suggest find a safe shelter to, get some rest. We're kind of... Well, I speak for myself. I am kind of beat up from all this scuffle.
Well, the question is, Very safe, my boy.
Awesome.
The creature came from this side. At our right, we could go up towards the other room, but we don't know what awaits us there. Maybe we should just stay where we know they're in danger. Where we came from is also not an option. We came from there for a reason.
Very well. Also, Mr. DM,
Yes.
should I change for the no combat screen, or are we still using the map?
Yeah, I mean, you can use the map if you want. I mean, there's if you guys wish to explore, feel free. However,
We can do Theater of the Mind, I guess.
sure. However, as you guys kind of like start figuring out, I need you guys to tell me, which is a little bit silly, but how do your characters feel in the exact moment when this adrenaline-filled scene just stopped? Like, what are the thoughts running through each other's minds, or each of your minds? We can go with Keahi there first, maybe.
Go ahead.
I think I'm now a bit more on the more bothered by that smell again.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to figure out what was this. It's mostly confusion at this point that is on my mind.
All right, Lorenthus.
Yeah, I just sheath my sword, get my shield in place, and I just think to myself, thanks back there. But,
Just hear a
and I just look at the pieces of metal that are just left on the floor and turn to Keahi. He seemed to know your family.
Apparently. I
Yeah.
mean, we fire, it's kind of our thing. Okay, there's still pieces of metal on the floor. Is there anything that I can do to, like, investigate to try and understand?
sure thing.
Type
Make
of
me a knowledge check.
magic?
As you do that knowledge check, Albus, make me a instinct check.
It's a crit!
Let's go!
Force!
Instinct, right?
Mhm.
15 with hope.
Don't a second. Instinct.
I have max hope. I can go.
19, instinct. 21 with hope.
Okay. So, you said 15, Albus?
Yeah.
On a 15, you hear two noises. One from the previous crawling man side, which is very similar to clothes brushing against wooden floors. The other one seems to be like some sort of movement. You're not exactly quite sure what yet. In the side where you saw the construct for the first time. And Lorenthus, you hear the second one, so you only hear the kind of like the little bits of movement that you pick up from the same hallway where you first spotted the construct. And lastly, Keahi, as you go to investigate the body parts, or what's left, you notice that the metallic plates have very fine runic carvings. This was expertly made, and recently. This is an Ilkrith, one of two types of constructs in the Empire of Sizzla. The other one being Ansels, the original constructs created by Kaltiora. the Mad Mage. However, there is something else in these runic carvings. Something that, unfortunately, piques your interest
Aye.
a little bit too much.
Oh no.
As
Oh,
your
no.
finger follows the trails of the runic carvings, there is a shape that you recognize a little bit too well. A stylized sun with tongues of flame. And your mind instantly drifts to your clothes, and as you look towards the shapes, that is the Arush family crest. This is where we're gonna go to break.
Eh,
Filho da puta!
all right. 5,
Oh,
10 minutes
fucking hell.
stops, and we'll be right back. See you in a bit.
We're back! All right, so coming back, Draknash unconscious on top of a bear Albus, and not that type of bear Albus.
On top.
Chill out, Ari, chill out, Lorenthus.
The fanfic writes itself.
You did it.
Fine, Albus.
You did it.
No,
Bare
I only
necessities.
said that because Ari was just there.
You grabbed the shovel. You started to dig.
No, you pushed me. All right. So, what do you guys do? You have a lot of options.
Well, first of all, I want to like use a little bit of the fire. You see, like those torches. You to soldar. Tá me faltar a palavra.
Right.
Weld.
Well,
To weld. I can just like use the fire to just cut that little piece with that symbol and take it with me.
Clang, 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 clang.
Yeah,
The corners fall to the ground.
I want to keep that. And I want to turn to Albus and be like, Master, should we keep on investigating or maybe we go back our way. We still have a long trip ahead of us.
My boy, if you're always letting me make the decisions for you, you'll never learn by yourself.
I'm not asking you to make the decision, I'm asking your input.
Yeah, you're asking
Because
my
then
input, and whatever I say, we'll do.
I also need to ask the other big one over there.
Go ask it.
Uh,
You
I
first.
I have a name, you know.
Lorenthus. Forgive me.
Thank you.
Now, Albus, please, master.
Follow the wind.
We're indoors.
I'll turn to Lorenthus. Okay, so here's the thing. We were on our way to an outpost. We can rest here or explore the place here, or we go.
Honestly, at this point, I
And
have no
you
idea where I
could
crash
join.
landed. I have no idea where I crash landed, so you guys are probably the best bet I have of getting somewhere where civilization is a thing. So, if you don't mind, could stick with you until our paths separate.
I will extend my hand to him almost as saying, well, welcome on board, I guess. Welcome to the team? Question mark?
Just forearm grip. Yep. Thank you.
I'll also extend my hand to handshake him.
Your hand or
Just-
your paw?
Oh
Yeah, the
yeah,
paw.
shit, I forgot. Actually, yeah, I forgot about that, but yes. But I forgot it's a paw.
Dude,
I
More
extend
are-
my paw.
with a bear.
I extend my paw.
I grab like my hand just like covers the first two
Yeah.
fingers. Just,
You're gonna try to grab, but I'll swiftly just in bear form. and I'll say, did you feel the wind on that one?
you know what? I did. I had that one coming.
Everyone took a stress from that. Fucking hell.
We need this drawn, by the way, just a bear doing the.
Bio, you already know.
Any artist on
Psych.
stream, you have one job.
All right.
Then
we
I think
continue.
I think we should get going then.
Lead the way then.
Well, let's go outside, master. Are you okay with the big boy on top of you? With Draknash?
I'm a bigger boy, right now at least.
Fair enough. And I'll start to walk outside.
I'll
Okay,
follow.
so you guys, just go outside of the outpost.
There was the sound of the man before you said, right?
Yes,
but
there were two
only
sounds on opposite sides. Like one sounded like the same scraping on wood, and the other just sounded like general movement, but it was very shallow. It was very weak.
before we go, should we just check if there are some survivors? I'm pretty sure I heard somebody, speak just a while ago.
We can do that.
Yeah, we can.
If
I'm
it-
just going
if it
to.
would ease your mind.
But I would
I'm going to
prefer
snap my
it.
fingers, and there's fire again. So to illuminate the place.
I just
So
go to the
the
place
one
where the man was last heard.
As you
Shield in front.
right, just shield in front, turn the corner, and you find yourself. I'll just drag you right here in the middle of this almost like not exactly a hall, not a foyer, not a foyer, just like a large section of a hallway that kind of stretches out to the sides with two double doors on each side. The one on the right, however, is slightly cracked open, and you see a pool of blood just soaking into the wooden floor.
Just
gonna-
with the... Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just putting myself there because I'm following you.
Okay. With the tip of my sword, I just opened that one. Shield still in front, just...
I'll just move my fingers just to illuminate the place, just slightly above the floor with the blood.
Is it dark inside?
It is, and as you guys move here, let me just clear out the
Can I
fog.
just, before we enter, since it's dark and we can see what's inside, can I sniff the blood, check if it's human?
Actually, yeah, sure. I'd say you don't even have to roll in this. How would you describe Albus detects or distinguishes or distinguishes human blood from other?
I mean, first of all, since he's in this beast form, I suppose that his sense of smell is way more keen.
Mhm.
And not only that, I feel like each species has its own kind of smell based on their attunement to the natural, and Albus would go that way to spot if it's at least of a natural species or of an aberration, a natural being at the very least.
And you just smell. It's unfortunately too familiar. That belongs to a human.
Okay.
So, Lorenthus, as you open the door, right after you see Albus kind of not exactly relax, but definitely not be on edge after smelling the air for the blood, you see just a sprawled out man, head slammed right, like maybe like 2 feet away from the gates, from the doors, and it is absolutely crushed into the planks of wood. It is not a pretty sight. The skull caved in, broken into various plates. And you just see a hand slumped over on the ground with blood and broken nails stuck to the wooden planks on the floor, and with just these scratches, a trail of them. This man appears to be not really like a ranger, more like maybe a man of the cloth, you're not sure. Well, definitely a mage of some kind. Looking around, this seems to be like a potion maker, a herbalist of some sort. And Albus, you looking around, plus with the smelling earlier, you did also notice this sharp smell, clean smell of sterile workspaces. There is an infirmary somewhere nearby. And this was probably the man that helped with any injuries that there might have been to the rangers in this outpost.
Can I see if he has
Can I tell?
anything?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to ask if I could find anything on his corpse. Just yeah. Sorry about that, chap. Something useful that might give us more information.
Sure. Make me a knowledge check as you search him.
Ooh.
Good.
So,
Good.
knowledge check. So that's a 14 with fear.
14 with fear. Okay, good to know. On a 14 with fear, I'd say looking around, let me just find a reference really quickly. The only thing that you spot is a broken wand. Anything else that he might have had, he doesn't have it anymore, or if it's probably somewhere around this outpost.
Right. Okay. Did you find anything? Guys, hello?
I'm not looking for anything, so
I'm just basically just illuminating the place.
Okay.
Come illuminar,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay, gotcha.
okay. I will, still with Draknash in my back, I will slowly walk towards the body.
Mhm.
And I will nudge its head a bit with my muzzle.
Nudge this head so much,
And-
you're blurred.
And I will. Oh, I'm blurred right now. Okay.
It's
cool.
because of the blood, you're just keeping it PG, guys.
Okay, cool. And I want to say, are the wooden, like under the wooden planks, is it obvious that there's dirt under it, like earth, like
You would
soil?
feel looking at this just from the outside as well, and walking around on the inside. There would probably first would be like some sort of stony or rocky foundation, and only then it will be earth.
Okay, so stone. Okay.
No,
Just to
so
know.
no
Okay, then I'll
basements.
I'll just do it from his body then. As I snuff and lightly butt my head against him, you would just start to see from his organic body vines sprouting and moss covering torn flesh and flowers blooming where wounds once were gaping from.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna use my wild touch feature. And I'll just mutter, no one should be left to the flies. Sleep now. Just to make it a more bearable sight. Get it? Bearable? Haha.
As those plants take over him and most definitely give him some sort of a dignified, I wouldn't say burial, but
A burial.
farewell, maybe.
Burial.
Don't give him a stress. Don't give him a stress. Don't give him a stress. With that, you guys, let's say for the purposes of this is a pretty big space. I'd say all of you can mark me as stress to explore the outpost and kind of organize between yourselves. And as you do, you just look around. So as you guys mark those that stress, you find 2 survivors amongst 18 dead. The 2 survivors are unconscious.
I
I
want
just
to immediately
go.
tend to the
Yeah, same. I'm gonna help one of them.
Are they together with us?
At this point, you guys would have probably gathered them together. Yeah.
Okay, I'll use Healing Field. I'll spend 2 hope to conjure a field of healing plants around me, and everyone within close range, like everyone within close range, bursts into life. And allowing me and my allies in the area to clear a hit point, first of all.
Clear?
And I can spend
Like
2
all of it?
clear a
one
hit
hit
point.
Ah, okay. A hit point.
I can spend 2 hope. I can spend 2 hope to allow us to clear 2 hit points instead. Is this worth it to you, Sir Lorenthus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Then I will spend 2 of those.
Thank you. Cause I was half HP.
Okay.
All right.
And
so,
yeah, and I suppose that would help the maybe the dudes.
as this burst of life that comes out from you, and you just see plants and little blades of grass and other just growth take over the wooden planks and give it more life. You just see the what is a woman, pixie cut. You see what appears to be a mark of that same claw that Lorenthus got slammed by around her face, kind of just ease on the redness and the mark, and it starts just slightly disappearing, kind of just leaving almost like a when you sleep on your hand and like fall asleep on your hand and you just wake up and there's like a full hand shape on your cheek, kind of the same, but with the claws, instead of being wounds, it's more just like a mark. And you just hear
Easy there now. You're safe.
who are you? She's patting herself, and you just see her kind of take out a small dagger.
I just sheathe my sword and shield. We're just travelers. We found your outposts. Everyone was dead. You and, well, them are the only survivor.
No. And you just see her kind of drop the dagger, ting, 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 you just scramble over to the other survivor, and you just see her kind of, Terran, please wake up, Terran. She's slapping his face, and you just see this kind of man in his mid 40s, late 40s, large receding hairline, kind of slick back, medium hair with some like curls or waves at the back. You just see this dark gray with some stripes of black, and this kind of like crooked nose that has been crooked for a while, a little bit to the side, and you just see him kind of Jira, the others, Jira, no, it's she looks at you like, with this expectant look.
We took
How
care
do you
of
tell her that?
we took care of what caused this, but I'm sorry. You two are the only ones left.
And as you just see her kind of take a moment, probably way too long to process your words, you see what appears Terran, the man, just cover his face, the wrinkles on his skin. Just not even sun-kissed, more like sun-scorched at this point with some of those tan marks that probably didn't age very well, and you just see that wear and tear look worse with this. Oh, no. I couldn't. Oh. And you see from the corner of his eye just
I
small.
place a hand on his shoulder. There was not much you could do. It was a very troublesome opponent. That you survived is even a miracle.
You're lying. You're lying. She stands up, stumbles a bit, and just... Dev! Sadie! Jory? Solnar! And you just see her stumble across the hallways and disappear, and you just hear her voice. Knees hitting the floor. No! No! A whimper. A silent cry. As you see the man just drag himself near
I
a
help him
wall.
up.
You help him up. He falls down. I can't. Bum leg. And you look what appears to be, as he pulls up, trying to inspect his state and his wounds, a metal harness around his leg.
Metal what,
underneath
sorry?
his pants. A metal harness around his leg underneath his pants. And as you see a leg that has been mangled by old wounds through years of venturing in the wilds, you see some fresh ones. Part of the harness has been not only broken, but melted into the skin. As he just starts trying to pull the pant leg up, but it's sticking to the skin, and that's one of the layers just starts peeling back with this gluish texture to it, some burnt blood that's at this point coagulated into this brown jelly, and it just starts sliding to the sides. It looks like I'm not gonna be using it any time soon.
Lorenthus.
Yeah.
That leg does not have any more use. Only use it has, it's probably kill him.
I was afraid to consider it, but it is in a really bad shape.
Do you mean to cut it, boy?
Yeah, you know your job.
Mm,
You authorize it.
Give me your blade. And I'll just make sure that the blade is warm and hot enough.
I just extend my sword.
And
Wait a second.
Wait.
Before you do that, let me just swirl my finger and water gun the blade to clean the blood or
Yes,
whatever is there, because it's all dirty from the fight for sure.
Yeah.
Let me just Wizard.
A bear just going.
Just metal scrap sticking to the blades. I slice.
everything.
All rusty and shit. And do your thing.
Thank you, master. I had the fingers up that were doing the little flame,
Mhm.
I will snap again my fingers, and now it's my full palm on fire. And I will move across the blade, make sure the edge is hot enough
Mhm.
for a clean cut, and I'll be right next to Lorenthus in case he needs an extra. And I'll turn to him and be like, "Quick, please."
I give uh like one of my pouches on my belt that's empty. I just leather pouches. I just hand it to him. Bite on this.
But not my first rodeo, boy.
Okay.
Just
Well,
wasn't
and-
expecting it to be me this time.
Well, I suppose you consent to this, so I just again
Just
amazing.
do it.
Wait, I'll just lay him down and with my weight just paw and hold him down in place in order for you to be able
All
to
right.
do your thing. Oh my fucking god, please.
And with the PG blur, as you start pushing the blades deeper and deeper, cut, flame, and after moments, you're sitting or standing there just in silence. Some beads of sweat building up on your brow, Lorenthus. Others just absolutely drenching your beard on one side. Man is absolutely, Terran is absolutely passed out, but kind of not. You just seem kind of like.
Yeah, blood loss. I just get some water on a container and just get it to him. Have him drink some.
Very faintly just drinks whatever you try to give him.
Actually, let me just check something on my equipment.
Can I do something that's kind of like purely flavor?
Sure.
Okay.
Can I
never
would
mind.
you say supposedly I with my wild touch I can make plants grow?
Mm-hmm.
Could you say I can make a specific plant grow?
Absolutely.
Hey, what would be a
As long as
plant?
it's not magical, yeah.
Yeah,
Weed,
what would be a plant that would be like kind of equivalent to, for example, milk of the poppy?
Honestly, I'd say you'd have milk of the poppy in this flora and fauna. Flora in this case.
Okay, then I'll just create that and ask one of the people who have some hands for the task. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Give this to him. It will ease his pain.
Okay. Just get. Do I need to, you know?
Do your thing. I can't do it. And I raise up
I
my.
go. I go to the to like the place where the other dude was dead. Because apparently
Use
it was
some
like an
utensils.
apothecary, yeah, an apothecary kind of study. So I guess there's like a mortar and pestle.
Mm-hmm.
So I just go there, get one, and
Go get it. Do the mix. Go back. Feed it to him. And after a while, his face relaxes a little bit, and you just see him kind of start breathing a little bit deeper, and just seems to be coming back into a more of a conscious state, but still choosing to conserve his energy.
Yeah.
In the meantime, the girl has not come back. And I say girl, but she's like a very young woman. She's barely in her 20s, maybe 20, 21, 19 perhaps. Her face and the wounds make it hard to tell. She hasn't come back.
Keahi, my boy.
Yes, master.
Pixie cut. Woman. Youngling.
I'll go after her. I'll try and find her.
Thank you.
And I leave them alone as I look for the girl.
And as you go look for the girl, you eventually creak one of the doors open a little bit farther away in the outpost, and you just see her knelt down. Two bodies near her, one of them on her lap, the other just sprawled next to her. And the rest of what appears to be a living room or a common room of some sort where people went to wind down after their shifts look like
I will
war passed by.
move close to her.
Mhm.
And I will kneel just slightly behind, as I do not wish to disturb her, but enough to make my presence known.
Seems to ignore you. And as you get close, you just notice that she's brushing the hair of what appears to be a slightly older woman, maybe in her 30s. A small scar kind of at the corner of her lip, and eyes closed. You see, however, she has part of the face and that same side of the body scorched to just withered black. And you just see her, Jita just... She taught me so much. Everyone made fun of my freckles when I came in, but she said I reminded her of her younger sister. She also had freckles.
Was she your friend? A teacher?
Oh, she was everything. She was like a mother to me. And she just says all this, not breaking eye contact with the face, or with the body.
Do you know what happened? Last thing that you remember?
We were... we we were making we were making fun of Tien's cooking. It was his first time trying, you know.
It's alright, let it out. Tears are good.
he didn't know how to cook.
Just
and
let
then
it out.
he wasn't there. Just wasn't there anymore. And then I just I just lost them one by one. Lost all
There
of
is-
them.
If it eases you, there is nothing you could have done.
There's always something you can do. Always, there's always something. I could have grabbed my crossbow earlier. I just reacted quicker. I know I saw it in the corner. I saw it in the corner. I could have done something. And she just starts rocking back and forth, grabbing the body of this older woman tighter and tighter, and she just shuts down. She does not acknowledge your presence anymore. And she just grabbing.
I'll just try to move slightly closer. I'm trying not to just like touch her. I don't want to do that. It might be abrasive. Just get closer a little bit. Be like, hey, come on. Focus on my voice. Focus on my voice. Don't lose yourself. Don't spiral.
Make
Please.
me a presence check.
Mm. 19 with fear.
Okay, so
Honestly, quite kind of accurate.
she starts slowing down her rocking back and forth. Kind of slows down a bit, and you hear her breathe deeper.
Focus on me. Focus on me. Come on, I'm here. Don't lose yourself.
Shut up. Just shut up.
Slow down then.
Just trying to remember their voices. I'm not going to forget. And you just see her look straight dead into the fireplace. A small kindling still burning. Not even a kindling, but more like a coal with still some warmth and some of that dim glow still to it. And she's just, I'm not going to forget. I will not be weak. Not anymore.
A person
with
only
this-
dies. I just want to say something. Last thing.
Go ahead.
A person only dies when you forget them. But they can also die when they lose themselves. There is anger in your heart, and I know it. But I know that they wouldn't want you to get lost. Remember them. Just that.
You see her fingers just grip the clothes on this woman's body tighter, and as she does, you see a little bit of skin from her burnt body just get crumpled underneath the grip as you kind of hear this this creaking, almost like the sound of dry leaves being stomped on. And as you just stay here and try to comfort her, and at some point just stay there for presence, it does appear to maybe reluctantly, but does put her mind at ease. And I am going to spend 2 fear here. to say that you guys, at this point, would have probably looked around the place, seen if there's anything that you can take with you for the trip of the outpost, or if you wish to stay in this outpost for a rest, you can do so. Which one will it be?
What time is it right now?
Around maybe 6 in the evening. There's not a lot. There is light, but you're not sure how much of a risk it would have been. Actually, I'd say probably Albus. If you guys, hunker down and just hustle your way back to the path onto the Kibiran outpost town, you can make it. You can make it there maybe until nightfall.
I leave the choice up to you. You both are the quotation mark locals.
We should move then. We have still a long trip ahead of us.
Yeah, my boy. I will only ask of you before we make our way to the outposts. Go to the apothecary and bring anything that might be of use, of value.
Yes, master. And I will see if there is anything that we can take with us.
All right, make me a knowledge check.
Anything that will be of note, like out of the ordinary, that would be worth it for us to expend like for 5 minutes that we are precious to us right now.
Another crit! Double threes!
Let's fucking go!
Go.
Crit!
And pulling the big guns here.
The water gun
I'd,
with the paw.
I'd say you find with the crit. Actually, yeah, that would be pretty good. In the apothecary, you find 2 minor health potions, one minor stamina potion, and as
wait,
your
can I add that to my equipment?
yes. I'll do that with you after the session.
Okay, let's just write it down.
Yes. So
How
2
many?
2 minor health potions and 1 minor stamina potion.
That is very worth it.
And there's also one last thing that you
Mina.
that you find. As you're walking back, you pass through the same hallway where the construct took its own life. There is a piece of its chest in a corner. And you feel this pull. And as your eyes instantly look towards it, you cock your head. You get closer. And as you do, you move that chest piece away and you realize that the core of this construct hasn't fully destroyed itself. As you're looking at it, you see what is this almost like a chunk of glass that isn't very transparent. It's opaque. And kind of have this kind of like obsidian glint to it, but instead of being black, it has this, or it has this a blue color to it. The same color of blue that you are used to seeing in certain arcane spells that you've seen around in your travels and in your studies, and in some people in your family as well. But there is something different to this core. There's this orange glint inside of it. And as you look at it, it glows. And it spreads through the blue with these cracks. And the core starts cracking bit by bit. And there's a moment where you think, shit, I got it. Cinnamon, once again. And you feel safe. Or at the very least, you know this is not going to hurt you. And as it cracks, there's this yellowish, orangish liquid seeping through the cracks. The blue fading. And the core just breaks away into tiny bits. And there's this one singular piece, a little bit like maybe a handful, like a chunk that you can grab with one hand. It's glowing. And it pulsates with a rage. To your items, I want you to add a rage stone.
You just didn't.
Rage.
Yes, I did.
Should I be worried?
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. We know this. We know we know this from our home sessions. Right, we're good. It's fine.
You know this.
7
I
years,
don't know
guys.
this.
7 years.
Yes, I don't.
I don't know this.
Um,
Do you tell me about this?
I will. Of course,
happened
I'll
right
tell you.
before you joined, but I'll talk to you guys after. But for the second fear that I spent, you guys make it to the outpost town with Albus leading the way, and just to kind of hurry a little bit along here, do you take the survivors with you, or do you leave them behind to take care
We-
of their wounded?
We would attempt to. I suppose Lorenthus would take the legless man.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
I would try to take the girl as well.
Yeah,
Like-
Jita she's going to refuse outright,
Mm-hmm.
saying that someone has to stay here with them. And no matter what you try to do to say, she doesn't budge. And, she stays there and starts, even before you leave, taking the bodies and lining them up outside and covering them with sheets as she gets to work.
As she does that, I will just on where she's doing it, I'll just how do you call it? Wait 1 second, I need to see a translation. Okay. I will sprout where she's placing the bodies a large sum of cloves as a symbol of hope for rest in the afterlife, just to ease her mind a bit more.
Okay, sorry, can you repeat that?
I will sprout a big sum of cloves just as a symbol of hope for rest in the afterlife, just as some emotional support for her, I guess, to carry on with her task.
All right. As you do that, you see her put down a body of a dwarf, and as she just settles the body gently onto the ground, covers it with sheet, she just has this constant frown. And as she's kneeling, covering the body with the sheet, the cloves just like a wave start popping out. The leaves opening, unfurling. And as she pans into this surrounding area of cloves, she just looks at you, and you see her frown break for a second. A singular tear just running to the side of her face. And that hatred breaks as you just see her kind of, thank you. Just mouth the words, thank you.
I'll just nod and bear smirk towards her and turn away.
And as you guys make it to Kibiran, the outpost town that you guys wanted to go, you find what appears to be the closest tavern. And let me tell you, neither the tavern nor this city looks very welcoming. This is a little bit of a rough and tumble place. And you notice something, Lorenthus, something actually very new. A good chunk of the carriages or caravans that are being pulled here, sure, some of them are with horses, but at least half of them, these giant lizards just stop. Look at a rat just crossing the street, looking at it, scared, just starts running and just extends the neck, the tongue just yanks the rat out of the street. Just and looking around, a lot of the people here are either unhappy, passing by, or look like nerds. You're not quite sure. There's this a variety of people that are just sticking out like a sore thumb. They're like, "Oh, your adventure. Why are you wearing dress shoes?" And it's just this like a variety of these odd people.
We gotta wheel London.
And as you step into what appears to be the only tavern here, called the Silver Hut, Lorenthus, you instinctively spot what appears to be a lady of the cloth, or not the cloth, I'd say a lady of the oath,
Okay.
decked out in armor. I need you to make me a instinct check.
It's so instinct, right?
Mhm.
So it's sorry, 19 with hope.
19 with hope. As you look at her, you see this orcish woman standing up sitting up very straight, and there's a bunch of people, like at least a handful, that are sharing the same style of armor, also the same color.
Do I recognize?
This, before you recognize what it is, you spot like this kind of like a maroonish purple color. The orcish lady turns her head instinctively to you, and just almost like, seeing who's walking in the tavern. And as she looks, she just, looks at you and kind of like just gives you like a little scan up and down. The rest of the team kind of like glance at you but keep talking amongst themselves. But she just kind of freezes in the moment, and you just hear kind of raise two fingers. The scales stand even. As she turns to you in her chair, and you see an emblem of what appears to be an order, one familiar to you. The Order of Donneray's Mantle, one of the orders of the Justiciar Codex of Rocha.
Long way from home,
And-
aren't we?
As you ask her that, she just
And I greet her in kind, just, respectfully.
she kind of just chuckles. It's odd seeing a knight of Renfried greet me in the Donneray way. She kind of just looks at you and just reaches out her palm and does a, "Isn't this your way?"
It is.
Looks you up and down again. Huh. Well. She keeps looking you up and down for some reason, and she just... You look like him.
Like who?
Well, he's like, what, half your size? Maybe a third. Pulls a chair. Have a seat, Lorenthus. And this is where we're going to end this session.
What? What the fuck? What
What?
the hell?
So I got my thing with the rune, whatever, and now the lady knows him. Okay.
Is that your baby mama? Are you hiding a baby
It's a
mama
horror.
from me?
If
What?
anything,
Yeah,
Draknash will be
mom.
like, I smell my women.
God.
Hey, I don't know Lorenthus tastes, you know.
I mean, you said, baby mama, true, fair. I thought you were like
No,
yeah, okay,
I
yeah.
meant baby
Lorenthus-
mama.
Yeah, you're right.
Excuse
You know,
me,
Lorenthus is
Laurent.
such a ladies man that he doesn't even remember her.
No, he's not. He's
It's
not
like,
a Lizzo.
he walks like you. It's his fucking half orc, half human kid.
All right. Well, if you guys want to find out what happens next and why does this orcish knight know Lorenthus, tune in next week. Thank you all so much for watching today's session. If you wish to watch our sessions, you can find them on YouTube or you can listen to them on Spotify. And don't forget to join us on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky to keep up with some of our best moments. And I would also say see you next week, but in reality, see you this Thursday for Curse of Strahd.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Also, everyone in the chat that's lurking, please send messages because Twitch,
Type.
And stay for the raid. Stay for the raid.
Stay further away. Raid.
Bye bye, fellas.
Bye bye, guys. See you Thursday.